It's Gold, and welcome to Skyrim Special Edition. And today, I'm going to be showing you guys one of the best mods out there today on PS4. This is Alidon's Ultimate Armory PS4 Edition. Now, as you can read here in the description, it's a custom armory full of unique items, followers, and so much more. Now, I'm going to be showing you guys about the mod, what's in it, how to get to it, and just basically everything, and showing you guys why this mod is basically my favorite at the moment. So let's get into this. So as you can see, there's this massive portal. Now this is located just to the left of Riverwood when you come out of Helgen, and as you can see, it's not easy to miss. It's a massive portal, and there's a door saying Armory on it. You're going to want to open that up, and that will lead you into the Armory. So I'm going to be showing you all aspects of this, but try not to spoil too much, so you can explore it yourselves. So when you enter, you will actually see this. This is your first view, and you've got these guards, which are dragon guards. They're just there for, I guess, aesthetic purposes. But what you'll really find in this main area is barrels, chests, urns. And what you want to do is look in these. You can see there's sweet rolls and there's arrows. It's a little bit of a strange mod, but it's quite funny. And they do a lot of damage. And you've just got a ton of arrows in here, so you can choose your arrows. There's actually arrows that do 0 damage, which is pretty interesting. There is some books here just telling you what to do, about glitches, how to solve them. More those. There's, as you can see here, a giant club and a rueful axe. The chests, here's a cheat chest. This one has ridiculous weapons in it, and just explore them yourself. You'll see what there is and what the game has to offer. Now, going around the place, as you can see, there's lots of doors. Over here there is a hall of battles where you can do big, giant, massive battles full of lots of different types of enemies. Coming over this way, as you can see here, there is an inn, and if I just go in here, this is actually quite an interesting one if you're into followers, especially if you combine this with a multiple followers mod. When I get this to load, you'll see that there's a lot of the big characters in the game. There's a Dramora, there's this guy, which was the guardian to Sovngarde. You've got Sanguine, Mirak. These guys can all become your followers, which is pretty insane. So if you want to have some really OP followers, this is the place to come to. But going back to the armory, you can see that we keep going around. There is sort of a underground area. I'll go there next, but for now, I'm actually going to show you to here. So here is the crafting room. Now this one is something I like, because I'm all about smithing my own weapons. So there's first of all this guy.
Yeah. Take a look.
So this guy, if you want to play it legit, will sell you armor, stuff to craft armor, as you can see. All kinds of stuff. Now if you don't want to play it legit, you want to completely cheat, you can do this. There is a crafting materials box under here filled with everything you need to craft. There's a workbench, just everything. This is just where you want to go. And there's a staff enchanter, so, this is a great mod. Because it gives you this. It's almost like a combination of lots of different mods, all contained in this one area. So that was the crafting room. Moving on, I believe this one just says armory, but I believe this is a shop. Oh, no, this is the weird chest room with lots of spell tomes, as you can see. They are custom spell tomes. You've got some custom weapons. A lot of custom stuff. You've got a cheat chest here. Carry rate rings, health rings, stamina rings, magic rings. You got all standard weapons, all standard spell tomes, all standard ammo, all standard armor, all disenchantments, all unenchanted artifacts, an enchanter for you to use, secret potions which you have to unlock, but it just has some weird custom potions in there, including a special sweet roll which you can't even read. So, if you want to really cheat in here, and there's also a mystery box which I believe randomly loads a ton of items, so that's interesting. So if you want to get a random enchanted item, you can go to that mystery box. Moving on from where we came in, there should be a door here. Yep, the supplies. This is 2 vendors, I believe, 2 Dramora vendors, from what I remember. Yep. So you've got this guy to your left. Forgive the glitchy faces, that's just a side effect of PS4 modding. But if we go into this guy's inventory, you've got, look at this. This is an insane weapon. It's like a weird Dovahkiin thing. You've got 4 chill rends, and if you really don't want to buy them, You can just go back here, sneak, and as you can see, you can steal from his items with a master lockpick. This guy, you just unlock this door, and all his stuff's in here. You know, he's got the giant club, Carlisle's bow, Visage of Mizund, and some Dragon Priest masks as well from the DLC. So there's a lot in this area to buy, and if you're someone that's wanting to legit buy stuff, you can do that, or as I said, you can unlock the stuff with lockpicks. Next, we're going to go down into the sort of underground area. It's almost like Riften sort of ratway sort of entrance area.
Yes.
So there should be some steps down, and I'll show you guys what's down here. Now this area is a little bit more interesting. So as you can see, Hall of Words. Now this isn't done. I'm not going to show you that because, you know, it's not really representing the mod, right? You've got this cabin. This one's quite interesting. In here, you have got a sweet roll, a cooking pot, you know, a honey jar, and in a massive chest called a storage chest, and you can basically use this to store every item in the game. You just store whatever you want in there. So you know, that's a good storage area. Somewhere you can always come back to. Running on round to here, you've got a door here. I believe this is the mystery door hallway. Yeah. So I haven't actually found any of these, and I'm not going to show you guys if I do find any, because as you can see, when you read this, this basically tells you that there's hidden keys all over the armory and the areas within the armory that allow you to open up these doors. So as you can see, these ones aren't done, but as you can see, these two at least, and three. So there's 3 done already that you can find keys to and open up, and there'll be something in there, so that's interesting. So there's the mystery doors. Now, to its left is a locked door, Void Forest, and there's, again, lots of keys to find hidden around the area that allow you into these places. And there's a good 4, I think, of those doors, maybe 5, as well as the mystery doors. Now, this is my favourite bit, and as you can see, red there, Void Teleportation Room. This is one of my favourite things about this mod, and it's the final thing I'll show you. But this is basically a hub. Now, as you can see, you walk in and you spawn here. So this is a map that's just marks stuff on your map, yeah. So you can fast travel to Solstheim, Volkar, Dayspring, High Rothgar, you know, any one of those main places. The main holds all along this wall. Now, on this side, you've then got Hall of Valor, so you can go straight to Sovngarde. I don't recommend that. It can glitch out quest lines, so, yep. You've got Ethereum Forge. You can go straight to the Soul Cairn if you want, and obviously Blackreach as well. Now on this side, this is the more glitchy stuff. It says read this, read it. You've got DLC 1 LD holding cell, editor smoke test cell. Do not go in here. I don't know if it's just PS4, but it crashes when you try and take an item. Just saying, I cannot find a way to take an item without crashing. You've got more item holding cells and just a really random room there. I don't know what that means. I went in there, there's a few items. Now here you've got Bleak Falls Sanctum, Eastern Grav Depths, and the Ratio Warrens, allowing you to bypass the most repetitive parts of the game. So that's really good, and I'll show you just one of these in the works. I'll go to, let's say, I don't know, let's go to Dawnstar. You'd click open to Skyrim. And there's another thing I want to show you about this bit of the Void warp room, because this bit's interesting. It's not just a fast travel. You'll see in a second when it loads me in. It does take a little while to load, but obviously it's as if you're fast traveling, so you have to give it time. Oh, here we go. And as you can see, I've done. Now this isn't where you would normally spawn in Dawnstar. Of course, you'd usually spawn over there. But the reason you spawn over here is there's actually a door that'll take you back to the teleportation room. So then you can just go straight back into the teleportation room and go to another area. And I think that's a really good system, and it makes getting around so much easier for someone who's played through the game a lot of times and just wants to maybe do the, you know, later sections of the game. So that's really this mod. It adds just a ton of weapons, that teleportation room, a lot of secrets in it, battle stuff. It's really interesting. Definitely worth checking out. So once again, I'll show you the mod. It is Alidon's Ultimate Armory for PS4, and you can get it by going into the mod menu and just searching Alidon's Ultimate Armory. It is up there in the top rated though, so you could probably find it. There's a whole list of things, and as he said, it's still being developed. There's going to be more added in, so there's always going to be updates. but always read what he's put down, because it has to be specially done. You have to like uninstall the mod, then update the mod, then load your game, then quit the game, then install the mod, and then go back into the game to update it. It's quite tricky, but if you don't do it, it can glitch up your game. So, but definitely a mod worth checking out. It's quite big on the 10 megabyte side, but definitely worth checking out. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I will be doing more mods in the future, maybe smaller mods, or maybe the mods I've actually got installed already. But hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.